girls. So we're going to learn how to divide decimals by decimals. So I'm not going to be there tomorrow to help you with this, so I want you guys to watch this video tonight. You can log into your Canvas tomorrow, and you can go ahead and watch it again tomorrow if you want to in class, because you're going to have to do some problems to solve dividing decimals by decimals. There's a cool song that's going to help you out, and I'll send you the song and then the words to it too. Swoop, there it is. You'll get it when you see it. Okay. Lauren's cringing. So here's our example. 3 7200 divided by 1 2/10. The cool thing is dividing decimals by decimals, we really don't. So what we're going to do is we're going to change this and work it as if the divisor was not a decimal. How can we do that? Watch. Write it as if we're going to solve it. 3 7200 divided by 1 2/10. So our divisor is a decimal. How can we change it and make this divisor not a decimal? If we slide our decimal point one place to the right, this becomes 12. How did we do that? Remember, we multiplied it by 10. What you have to remember is whatever you do the divisor, you have to do to the dividend, or you change the problem. So if we slid the divisor, the decimal in the divisor, one place to the right, we have to slide it in the dividend one place to the right also. Okay, so then we also multiplied that by 10. Then we're going to rewrite our problem after we did the sliding and the multiplying. So it's 37 2/10 divided by 12. Now that's exactly what we know how to do already, right? So we're just going to go ahead and raise our decimal to the roof and start dividing. 12 goes into 37 3 times. 3 times 12 is 36. We subtract and get 1. Bring our 2 down. And 12 goes into 12 one time. 1 times 12 is 12. You would check it like normal. I'm not going to write that out just to make our video a little quick, but you would check it with multiplication. You must show this part when you're doing this. All right. That was one example. Same thing. Let's look at this one. 1 9600. Make sure you write it correctly. The dividend is first, goes under your bar, divided by 1400. So again, we want to make this divisor not a decimal. We want to make it a whole number. How do we make it a whole number? You need 2 swoops on this one. Once, twice, and land it at the end. So each time you are multiplying it by 10. So this time we multiplied this by not 10, but 100. 2 swoops. Whatever we do to the divisor, we have to do to the dividend. 1 swoop, 2 swoops. So it lands here at the end of 196. Also, we multiplied it by 100. Okay, so I'm going to rewrite it so I can go ahead and solve it. Watch this, though. 196. I am going to keep that decimal point at the end of my dividend. It'll be important soon, not necessarily tomorrow. And then this is 14. Okay, 196 divided by 14. We already know how to do this. How many times does 14 go into 1? Right, 0 times. Oop, I forgot to move my decimal point up already. I'm going to put it right up in the roof before I start. 14 goes into 1 0 times. 14 goes into 19 once. 1 times 14 is 14. And then we're going to subtract 5. 5 is less than 14. We're doing great. Bring that down. 14 goes into 56. How many times? I'm not exactly positive. I know 14 times 2 is 28. If I try 14 times 3, 4 times 3 is 12. Well, I didn't do my plus sign, yeah. 3 times 1, 42. That's still too small. You are going to end up with a 0 remainder again, like you have been for these, just for like one more day. 4 times 4 is 16. Carry the 1. Yes, 4 is going to work. 4 times 14 is 56. Our remainder is 0. So our answer to this is 14. Okay, how many groups of 14 hundredths are in 1 and 96 hundredths? There are 14 groups. So this one over here, when we did it, how many groups of 1 and 2 tenths are in 3 and 72 hundredths? 3 and 1 tenth. Okay. Don't forget, you got to check by multiplying. Watch this video and the cute little song with the guy with the chips. I'm so sad I can't show it to you tomorrow. You're going to love it. It's fun. See you soon. Do a great job. I know you can do this. Really nothing new.